All right, we're live, and we are very, very horned up tonight. Like extra horned up. Who's excited?
Yeah, why wouldn't you be horned up? We got a new defensive coordinator. Woo!
Oh my God! Hell yes, we
Spoiler
do.
alert.
And Patrick Harms sounds like he came down with the old HIV.
Yeah, I'm hoping he has a nice warm bowl of chicken soup by him and a couple lift bridges too.
Yeah, hopefully you guys have a beer in your hand. Plenty to talk about. Brian Flores, draft, tons of shit. I can't wait.
Absolutely. Lots of stuff to get through. And I can't wait to address it either, Mumbar. I'm glad you brought that up. Oh, looks like old Thomas is in the house. A couple nip slips. I got multiple layers on.
Nothing better when you used to log on and just, see some sort of article about a new celebrity nip slip.
You were all over those. You had the sex tapes. I mean, you would message me right away in the morning. Like, that was the first thing you checked. Before there was Twitter, you were Twitter.
It was a pervert. So you know what? Everybody seemed they're giving their condolences to Patrick Harms. He's not feeling well tonight. So old Patrick,
I just want to know if it's a cold
or eat an orange. You'll be fine in the morning.
Maybe it's his tummy.
I think it's his asshole. I think it's just blowing up. He's blowing the back off the toilet right now.
That's absolutely horrifying.
Ed Guy Rocks drinking some tequila. Wow.
Really? It's a tequila Wednesday in Ed Guy Rocks' house.
We got Thomas in the house. We got Bob in the house. Travis. L.S. Gregor. Love it.
Why is Thomas angry? He's angry Thomas.
Thomas is, you know what? Angry Thomas is in the house. I saw a comment earlier where I think he's getting a little annoyed with everybody thinking they're smarter than the GMs right now, which I'm on his side. I like this. Let the smart guys do the work. We'll see what happens, but I think that's what happened.
I'm always on Thomas's side. If I was a wrestler, he'd be my manager.
He would be a good manager.
I know he would.
Bobby Valentine.
He was the manager of the Rangers. Bobby the Brain Heenan?
Bobby the Brain Heenan. Damn
Jimmy
it.
Hart? Who you think? Bobby Valentine.
And just to be clear, Bobby Valentine was the manager of every team.
Yeah, I could have named anybody, and he would have been the manager.
Dave's drinking some bourbon.
Wow.
Davey says, eat a banana.
That's his thing.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Damn it.
I want to see him eat a banana with one bite.
Bob Swede thinks you might have something a little bit worse than a cold.
So that means we won't have any live reports tonight from the scene of wherever.
Yeah, Harms, we're hoping you're holding an ear of corn in a field reporting.
Can't wait for that. That's gonna be a great segment.
You owe us Riley Moss. Moss interview.
It has to be in some kind of a storm. We're not gonna do it if it's nice out.
Ellis Gregor with the Jerry Lawler update. We appreciate that. I did see he had some serious things going on. Hopefully he is well.
Sounds like he's going to be okay. He's not quite talking yet, but so I picture him doing the old thumbs up with a Royal Rumble hat on.
Tim Verstig having himself a farm girl. Yep, get yourself a lift bridge. As always, horned up, brought to you by Lift Bridge. David Ditter.
It's like Tex Ritter Ditter?
Tex Ritter Ditter.
Three-way phone calls, huh?
David, that sounds
wheel and deal.
Sounds made up.
He's gonna get Thomas more pissed off. He's playing GM. We got some Matamidi home remedies.
Patrick Harms drinks some 7-Up. 7-Up's good when you're sick. If you don't have any, send someone out to get it for you. Hey, Matamida, why don't you get your ass and get him some?
Yeah, I think I maybe know where you might work, and you may have some 7-Up in hand.
Yep, Matamida has just been confirmed that he works for 7-Up. And
that's not what I said.
They are not a sponsor.
Not what I said. I think he came out with his name tag on once.
We're going to give her another minute, but we got Brian Flores. We're talking draft. We're talking potential cuts, free agency. So stick around. Put your seatbelt on.
And you'd even talk about the best thing. We're bringing back Who'd You Do?
Who'd You Do? Courtesy of Tim Voss.
Yeah, absolutely. We need to have him just give us an audio clip of him saying that.
Can we just give a nice round of applause the fact that we got Brian Flores?
Yeah, hang on, I'm typing.
Tim Voss is boned up. He said he's boned up. There it is. If you're not excited for Brian Flores after the fact that it was getting very close to the fact that we might have to go to Mike Pettin or someone random, You have no purple juices in your pee-pee.
Yeah, it felt like the whole thing was going to fall apart. Would have been egg in the face of the Vikings to bring in all these names and not get a single one of them.
It would have been much worse than an egg in your face. It would have been something bodily functions.
Whatever's coming out of Patrick Harm's ass in your face.
Right Even better.
Oh, poor Harmsy. Poor Harmsy.
Is that confirmed? Are they getting Mike Conley? It seems like it's very close.
A lot of smoke there. So I think there's some fire.
Dave, you pervert. What the hell? The bourbon's kicking in.
What does that have to do with? Did we talk about that? I don't know. It seems like it's very off track.
We're talking about who would you do?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, he's not wrong.
B-Flow. What am I missing?
Brian Flores was in the Twin Cities today.
I had Timberwolves brain going on. All right. Well, let's do this. Let's just hop right in. Balls deep. Pull up those balls, everybody.
I appreciate all the medical advice. And of all the days, we don't have the old physician assistant on. Today's the day when Patrick Harms has got a lot of stuff.
Where's Paul at?
Before we get into anything fun, I just want to quickly ask any of you guys, did you watch the Pro Bowl? Because I saw a bunch of shit on Twitter. And everything was positive, like all these positive reviews. Even our old, our good friend SSM was saying how fun it was. Did anybody watch it? Was it true? Was it actually like good TV? 2 seconds. I'm just curious. I want to see.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
You know what's worse than the Pro Bowl?
Antique Roadshow.
Talking about the Pro Bowl. That's it. That is the only thing worse than the Pro Bowl.
I just want to get like any reaction that it was actually
a lot of no's. Nobody watched it. Ellis Gregor says he hasn't watched a Pro Bowl since 19.
Mary Fisk. Mary Fisk is in the house and she says it was lame.
Of course it was lame. Mary's not lame, but the Pro Bowl is lame. I would rather watch Lupagus's mother take about an hour and a half bath.
You should tell everybody what you named your fantasy name after my mom. It was rude.
I meant it.
All right, so I was curious if anybody watched it because I was shocked. I was absolutely shocked. Yeah, just Mason M thought it was decent. I was shocked that it had any positive reviews.
Nobody cared.
Mason M did.
Okay, one person out of everybody.
I'm not like saying I wanted it to be good. I was just curious if it was true because I was shocked that it was getting any positive reviews. All right, let's go on to real Vikings news here. Vikings signed Brian Flores. What is the most exciting thing in you guys' opinion about this hiring? What gets you the most fired up?
Brian Flores. Let's fucking go. Let's go. God damn it, he's going to look good in purple, isn't he?
Yeah, he's going to look amazing. Picture nice, tight polo shirt, black khakis.
Glasses, looking like a mean son of a bitch. Ed Donatel looking like he probably has a diaper on and he shit his pants 4 times. He's playing cornerbacks 20 yards off of him. He's like, yeah, we'll just play it safe. Fuck no. Brian Flores is going to come out and say, you know what? We're playing press man. You get up on their ass and beat their ass on the line of scrimmage. I can't wait.
Yeah. Everybody's, safety blitzers, aggressive, bringing the heat. Absolutely. Patrick Harms, he said he wasn't going to take part. Here he is, defying the odds, giving the doctors hope and typing for us.
Patrick Harms, hell of a comeback.
Maybe Matamita showed up with some 7-Up.
Yeah, he took Matamita's advice, took a sip of 7-Up, and he's back.
Took it out the
look at this. Everybody's excited. Everybody's excited.
Yeah. And to me, it is about the aggression. If we get beat and we give up a lot of yards, at least we're doing it fighting and attacking and not laying there bent over, taking it, just letting them get what they want, these offenses. We are going to go out and we're going to fight. We're going to be aggressive. We are going to attack. And I want to go down that way. And I think more times than not, it's going to actually work than not work. So I love the aggressive style. That's what gets me more excited, is actually having a defense that's going to take it to an offense and not sit back and let them ream them all game long.
Well, yeah. And I mean, if you're on the Vikings defense right now, you have to be fairly excited going from Ed Donatello, who is very well respected. He's definitely earned the kudos that he's had in the league. But to go to a guy like Brian Flores, who's this up and coming, just like no nonsense, like let's get shit done. You got to be excited if you're on this Vikings defense to see him come in, opposed to Ed Donatel, who you're watching Gunsmoke with between practices.
Who was watching Gunsmoke with him? Has that been reported?
You know what? I just got
Harms. We need to get you over there.
Ed Donatel is sitting there, just, you know what? It's just a different vibe. It's exciting. You got to be excited if you're on the defense for him to come in.
Well, I think a lot of players were frustrated last year. There was that talk before the playoff game with the Giants that the players were the veterans were getting everybody together and they were going to kind of do their own thing. So I mean, that shows that there was kind of some frustration with the game plan. I just love that we're going to be very, very aggressive.
Before the game, he's like, all right, Patrick Peterson, whoever else is playing the next, Duke Shelley, we're going to play 30 yards off. I don't care if it's 3rd and 2. We want you guys back 30 yards. Like, okay. I mean, how can you not be excited about this? This is just, I'm not saying with the Brian Flores, everybody, the videos we've been putting out there, everybody thinks all of a sudden we're going to be a number 1 defense. I don't see that at all. Clearly, we got some personnel issues, but we're not going to be the 31st ranked defense. I mean, if we get somewhere where all of a sudden we're like 20, that's a big Tim Versteeg. Holy shit.
Yeah. Wow.
Versteeg.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Versteeg. I like when he drinks Farm Girl.
We love Tim Versteeg. Have another Farm Girl and forget you did that. All I'm saying is Brian Flores, expectations aren't we're going to have a top 10 defense. No. Expectations are we're going to have a better defense and probably a lot better defense.
You know what would be huge for this defense? To make the other team punt like 3 times a game. Oh, I mean, God, seriously, did the Giants even punt that last game? And that would be a huge step. If you go up, be the 22nd defense in the league with this offense, that's going to be just fine. You don't have to be top 10. But you know what?
Exactly.
Maybe we will be.
Well, think about it. We had the worst defense in the league. We had 13 wins. Are you shitting me? I mean, if we had if our defense ranked like 16, I would love to see where this goes. Flores, I mean, we're going to talk about it more, but how long is he going to be here? Who knows? But he's going to come here and he's going to whoop some ass. He's going to bring some guys in here, create a culture. And my whole hope is that Flores comes in and he brings some coaches with him or brings somebody like possibly an heir apparent because there's so many legs to this thing.
And Angry Thomas just said it. I mean, this was our next part of this. How long is he going to be here? Is this just a 1-year rental? I absolutely believe it will be. I think he's going to be a head coach again. I think he probably could have hung in there and tried to get that Cardinals job if he wanted it. Said he came here. I think he's going to, make this defense look better, get himself a bunch of positivity here as he looks for another head coaching job. So I don't expect him here more than 1 year, but I'm going to damn well enjoy it while he is here.
That's fair, and I'm on board with that. But the other side of that is Flores definitely. His time in Miami, the lawsuit, all that shit, definitely throws some wrinkles into his next steps. How many coaches get fired next year? Obviously every year there's a handful of coaches fired. I wouldn't be, if I had to bet on it, I'd say he's one and done. But if he was here for at least more than 1 year, I wouldn't be that shocked. We'll see what he does with this defense. He's got quite the task ahead of him. He's not coming in to some team that he's just going to be like, all right, we'll make it a little bit better. He's coming into a whole pile of shit.
So how many? I know he interviewed with Arizona. Did he interview for the Denver job too? And then where else?
Well, Denver defensive coordinator, but I think maybe the Colts.
Yeah, I thought he did something with the Colts as well. So he's already a sought after name. I think he will be again. And the thing about this defense is it can't get any worse. So no matter what happens, he ain't gonna have to do a hell of a lot to make this thing look good, or at least make it look better than it was in 2022.
Well, and the other thing is we know how bad this defense was. If he comes in and makes it somewhat decent, then his stock is going to go through the roof.
It's huge.
It's a double-edged sword because we want him to do good. We want him to turn his defense around. But if he does, he's definitely one and done. He is out of here because this is like taking Lupagus' shit and making it into this just a real something real pretty like Lupagus' mother.
I have actually really beautiful logs.
I bet that looks like Wheaties just laying in water.
Hey, you haven't had a solid turd.
Is that confirmed? Mason M, is Connolly a wolf? I need confirmation on that. And you know what? The thing is, Brian Flores made a right move. Nobody wants the Cardinals job. Everybody's saying Kyler Murray, nobody wants to deal with him. He made the right move.
Wait a year. He came to the purple.
He made the right move coming to the purple regardless, but don't go to Arizona. That seems like just a complete shit show. Nobody. I mean, they don't even have a coach yet.
No, it's horrible. That was the worst Hard Knocks I've ever seen. I could only watch one episode and it made me sick. Golf balls here. Thank you.
Confirmed. Travis Connolly. So we gave up D'Angelo. We must have.
I don't know. Last time we had confirmed news, it was from T-Man. It turned out to be not true.
That sounds right.
Yeah. I'm expecting it to be 1 year. I like your idea of him having some little underling that can take the reins. I don't know who that would be. We'd have to do some research to see who he's brought with him over the years.
Maybe it'll be Lupagus.
I haven't been asked yet to join his staff, but
you probably run like a 2-5-4.
Got to be creative. You'll never know what's coming. So yes, I think everybody can agree. Brian Flores to the Vikings, huge. And then we mentioned in the video, he's got scouting background, so he'll help with the players, figure out who he wants, who's going to fit. You look at who's probably going to stay now. I think Zadarius Smith, Hunter Smith, all stick around. Vikings will make that work. So I'm excited. I think this is a huge hire for the Vikings, and I expect this defense to be vastly improved in 2022, which isn't, I know, saying a whole hell of a lot.
Well, the other part, and I think I've already said it, but if he's one and done, who gives a shit? The Vikings are all in. We're still clearly all in. I mean, we have some players. We're coming off a 13-win season. So if he's one and done, who gives a crap? I mean, they went, they got the best guy out there as far as coming in, doing the defense, and you cannot complain about that.
Yep, absolutely. So, and I kind of just touched on this, but of the potential cuts, we're, prior to this Flores signing, we were talking about guys who could get cut. I was going to be, Vikings are going to make some real heart-wrenching decisions here on this roster. But let's just go through some names, and we'll say now with Flores in town, are they more likely or less likely to be cut? And let's start with Daniel Hunter. I think this really lowers his chances of being let go or traded. I think he will stick around.
Yeah, let's see it in the comments. Daniel Hunter. Now that Brian Flores is here, is he staying or is he out of here?
What do you think?
I'm so nervous. So glad Mike Conley. This is not a Timberwolves channel, but that man, you know what? He's not about scoring. He wants to dish that pill. He's all about getting the scorers the ball. Love it.
Everybody seems to think that he is staying except for Ed Guy Rocks. It might be the tequila, but Ed Guy Rocks says he's gonzo.
Ed Guy Rocks. If I had to picture Ed Guy Rocks right now, I'd picture him in a Walmart parking lot, butt naked, drinking tequila, having a blast.
Picture him in his living room wearing nothing but boxers and a one bar and Lupagus hat.
Maybe a guitar in his hand.
Maybe next to him leaning against the couch.
One of those guitars that have the two, whatever they call it. Maybe a couple whammy bars. I don't know anything about guitars. I'm sorry.
You nailed it. Let's go to the next one. How about Harrison Smith?
Well, no, you never said what you thought.
I started it by saying what I thought. What do you think?
Well, no, if Alex Highsmith can get 14.5 sacks in his defense, Daniel Hunter can get 77 sacks. So hell yes, he's staying. He's a big part of this. Absolutely staying. No question. He's here.
Yeah, he's definitely sticking around. Let's go to Harrison Smith, the old man, the old grandpa of the secondary. Harrison Smith, more likely to be gone now or more likely to stay?
Harrison Smith. He's old. He's expensive. What do you think?
I'm not sure if Nitzberg's already on this one or if that was from the other one, but he says staying.
I think Nitzberg
says stays. First thing says he better stay. Thomas says he's staying. Stay. Oh, Ellis Gregor thinks he's gone. Ellis Gregor is in the minority here. He is getting destroyed in the voting. He'll be in the box. Staying.
Jason
in the box?
Completely on the same page.
Hello, Daywalker. Hello. Everybody seems to think that Harrison Smith will be staying.
Yeah, if this was, if we were bringing in some fresh little nugget, some fresh little baby, I'd say Harrison. I'd say, you know what? Let's start fresh. Let's get out of here. But Brian Flores loves himself some safeties. He loves himself some safeties that can go up there and beat some ass. He puts his safeties in the box, like Jason said. When you look at Ed Donatil, Harrison Smith was 70 yards downfield. Harrison Smith is going to be up here, and I'm going to predict that he has one of his best damn seasons at his old elderly age. He's going to whoop some ass because this defense is going to be built around the hitman, and he is going to kill it. He's going to be worth every fucking penny.
Did you rehearse that? I felt like it was rehearsed.
No, it came from the heart. Came from the heart.
Yeah, I agree. It's a match made in heaven. These two, it's going to be fantastic. Watching him use the hitman the way he should be used.
Cam Bynum might not be out there.
I don't want Cam Bynum even suiting up.
That's rude.
It's honest. It's honest. Maybe try.
Well, I was looking earlier. I was reading some article where they had, where Ed Donatil, the amount of time that Harrison Smith actually played inside the box was like so limited. I mean, that's where he does his shit. I mean, he gets sacks, he's making pressure, he's doing all that fun stuff. We didn't do any of that this year, and it showed. And I see that coming back. I see it coming back big time, and that is including Danielle Hunter bringing the house, whether Zadarius Smith is here, which I'm sure we're going to talk about. So this is going to be a completely different defense. I see this thing being absolutely crazy where we make some fantastic plays. Do we get burnt on a few plays? Absolutely, but it's going to be fun to watch because it is going to be nothing like we've seen.
Patrick Harms, can you at least type out one of your moans so we know you're okay? It's been a while since I've seen you comment.
Please type out a moan.
Please, we want to know you're okay. Yes.
Thomas, so I don't know if that's true or not, but that sounds about right.
Sounds like on par with what you said about your article. So maybe you guys.
Billy Dilly's got breaking news.
Slobberknocker, just like saying that. Okay.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. That's always good.
Skull Mafia has accurate breaking news as well.
He does. All right, let's go with Eric Kendricks, the linebacker, the old man. More likely gone, more likely he stays.
Kendricks, what are we thinking? What are we thinking? We love him. One of the best inside linebackers the Vikings have ever had.
Oh,
we remember when he was drafted, it came down to like Denzel Perryman and who was the other guy?
Broderick McKinney or something who went to Texas.
Yes, McKinney. I don't think it was Broderick, but
I think his name was like Broderick. It was weird, something like that. We did get a moan from Patrick
Bernard McKinney.
Ben Derrick, something like that.
Remember. Damn it,
Ben Derrick. Some B name like that. Ryan Stone's in the house.
Ryan Stone, good to see you. Hell of a basketball player.
Kendricks, see now Harms. He's up. He's got a second win. He says he'll reemerge.
Could you moan for us, Harms? Majority is saying bye to Eric Kendricks.
Yeah, I think he is gone. I think he definitely. I just don't think he's got the wheels. He's got Brian Asamoah, who I'm dying to see in this defense. I think he's going to absolutely excel. He's all about attacking. Oh, look at the psychics here.
Stouffer, if you can guess what fruit I'm thinking of right now, I will believe you. Put it in the comments. I mean, I got one.
I think I'm going to go Dingleberry.
Nope, that's not a fruit. Stouffer, if you can tell me what fruit I'm thinking of, we'll send everybody your way.
Davey can't quit talking about the psychic. He's been obsessed with him since he was on.
Everybody thinks he's gone.
He guessed.
What did he say?
Frozen banana. Did he nail it right? Is that it?
Stouffer, I'll give you this. It was not frozen, but it was definitely a banana.
Was it flaccid?
It was just a regular banana. I didn't know frozen banana. So, hey, there you go. Hit up Stouffer. He knows his shit.
He's got some power. All right, let's go with Zadarius Smith.
University thought it was a sweet peach.
Let's go.
Everybody's guessing fruits. Pear. Jesus Christ. That was the last fruit I would have guessed.
All right, let's go to Zadarius Smith. More likely he's gone. More likely he stays.
Kendricks. Are you staying or what?
Oh, yeah. I think he's gone.
Yeah. It seems to me like when you look at Flores' past, he likes those fast dudes that can pretty much do anything. And Eric Kendricks, you know what?
He used to.
Time has come and passed. And the other thing is maybe Kendricks actually flourishes in this defense, but it doesn't matter because he's too fucking expensive.
Kendricks a couple years ago in this defense would have been fantastic. Right now, no. It's Asamoah time. The ass man.
It's the ass man. All right, keep going. Sorry.
Let's go with Zadarius Smith. I think we already got a couple staying. We got
Zadarius
staying from Thomas and staying from Ryan.
Not cheap. Not cheap.
Ooh, we got a prediction from the psychic. He says Kendricks will be in the NFC South.
God damn it. Well, he killed the banana. I'll give him that.
Wow. But, he's a good psychic because he's not precise. He's, when No Shalapagus is here, he does something very similar.
Yeah, it's not bad. Zedarius stands. The thing is, with a couple weeks ago, Zedarius Smith, whether it's real or not, taking his Vikings off his whatever, doing that shit that he does, just like he did with the Packers. I bet when you get a guy like Brian Flores coming into the mix, his mindset starts to change a little bit. Like, holy shit, I bet I could whoop some serious ass in this defense.
Yeah.
So, like we already said about Flores, I mean, this is getting guys excited, and I think Zedarius Smith should be one of the guys that's very excited. If I'm him, I want to be in this defense.
You want to be in it?
I want to be in it. Be all over it.
Yeah, I think he'll definitely be here.
He could be 37 years old. I want him back. Dude's good.
Darius Smith. All right, let's move on to. So if all these guys are going to stay now, someone has to go. And we've seen a couple hints on Twitter today. Or the Vikings did this video with Adam Thielen, 500 career receptions, 50 touchdowns. It felt very much like a goodbye video, a thank you video. So with Flores here and now wanting to keep all these guys we were potentially going to cut, someone has to go. So Adam Thielen with Flores in town, more likely, less likely.
And the whole Flores in town is, I think the angle is more, we need room for defense. Yes. It's not like Flores is like, hey, we got to get rid of
Thielen. That's the angle. You got to put the money somewhere. So to put the money somewhere, you got to take it away from somewhere.
Yes. So, and also, little trivia here.
Really? Too bad Harms is sick.
Adam Thielen, where do you think he ranks amongst all-time receptions for Vikings? He's gone. Everybody thinks he's gone.
Let's say 8th.
8th? Dees. Stouffer says 4th.
Is he predicting or is he?
Day Walker says 4th. Paul H says top 5, which kind of a cop-out.
Yeah, it's a psychic answer. 5th, we got 10th.
Wow, 10th. That's Bob Swede showing zero respect.
I think most seem to think that Thielen will be gone. So,
Thielen's third all-time reception.
Is he really? Wow.
Yeah. Travis Nitzberg, top 20. So Travis wins.
Travis nailed it.
Third. He's right behind Chris Carter and Randy Moss, which, God, that doesn't even seem right.
Where's AC at?
He was third. No, hold on. I'm wrong. Keep going. I just need to really figure this out.
All right.
I think I might have stepped on my dick here.
We got breaking news from Davy Chains. His cat ate his banana. I hope he's talking about the fruit. And he didn't put peanut butter on that thing.
Thielen is third, confirmed. All right. Yes, his cat ate my banana. Thielen's gone. He's gone. And the thing is, it's going to be interesting to see what happens because we already saw the comments right after we lost. He said, I'm still playing. I'm still doing it. Oh. That's great, but is anybody going to pay him? I mean, he's not going to get the money he wants. He definitely lost a step. It'll be interesting to see what happens there.
Yeah, I wonder if Topher knows where he's going to be next year. What division? I'm sure we'll get an answer. So let's go to that one. Delvin Cook. So the thing came out. Delvin Cook does not want to take a pay cut. We did a video on that earlier. Again, right now it feels like everything's pointing to Delvin being gone. Flores being here. Now we're going to put some money to the defense. Has to come away somewhere. Delvin Cook, more likely stays, more likely goes.
Let's see it. And everybody is in the comments. So Thielen had 534 receptions. A lot of questions about Anthony Carter, 478. Jake Reed had 413. Rashad had 400. So
what's Steve Jordan?
He was ahead of him.
A lot of
Cook is cooked.
Gone.
Dave, get him out of here.
Gone. Oh, Ryan Stone, very confident, 100% gone.
Yeah. Like your confidence. Never show weakness, baby.
Everybody seems to think Cook's going to Miami. I've seen that a lot.
Yeah. Everybody's saying Cook to Miami for Xavier and Howard.
Yeah, wouldn't do that.
Howard's got quite the contract as well. T-Bass in the house, man. Good to see you.
Hell yeah. Is he saying bye to us, or is he saying Oh, I stand by Delvin.
Cook the Buffalo. I said that in an episode earlier. We're going to have the Cook brothers.
Yeah, that'd be really cute.
They're getting rid of their other running back, so
Singletary, and didn't they trade for that old Colts back too? Nyheim
Hines.
Daywalker says he stays because of the culture.
What'll be interesting is, Cook was getting a lot of flack in the comments when we did that video later, basically saying he's actually probably worth his contract. He's making $14 million. Aaron Jones is set to make $20 million. So my comment was, he's probably worth the money. Everybody was killing me on that, saying he is not worth that. And I still think for next year, $14 million for Dalvin Cook isn't crazy. And maybe I'm wrong, but it's just not in the cards for the Vikings.
I don't know. The flashes are still there. He still has a big play. That play he made in the Colts game pretty much sealed the deal for the win in that one. Still explosive, but there's just too many times where he gets negative carries or just I don't know.
He falls down. If somebody touches him, he just falls down.
Yeah, that seems to be happening more and more. And there's just more negative plays than good plays with Delvin. Yeah, still electric back and definitely can have a few more years of very, very good production. But yeah, I don't know. In this offense too, I just don't think. I think we'll be fine without him. But again, I think the compensation if they do trade him is not going to make people happy.
Well, like we said in the video earlier, any compensation we get for him to get him off the books, I'm fine with. I don't care if it's a 5th, 6th round pick.
Yeah, my bar's set low.
Get him off the books. Let's get a rookie running back or whoever, and just go with that. Like we said, look at the Chiefs. Look at the Eagles. Look at the guy. They're in the Super Bowl. Look at their running back salary cap. It's tiny. They have nobody.
Yeah, well, the Chiefs do have Patrick Mahomes, which helps.
I'm talking about the running backs.
I know, but you don't need a running back when you got someone like that.
I'm just saying running back wise.
It's been proven many years you can get by with these,
Look at the past years of the running backs that were on the Super Bowl teams. They're not great.
Yeah, it's true. You can definitely win games this league without a premier back, and the Vikings offense doesn't go through Dalvin Cook anymore. It goes through Justin Jefferson, and that's the way it's going to be here as long as JJ's in town. So you don't need to throw a bunch of money in the back when you have Justin Jefferson who can catch anything thrown 20 yards near him.
I'll take a 4th round rookie running back, pair him up with Chandler, pair him up with Nwangu. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll take a 6th round and do the same thing.
Oh my word.
I know. I remember Ty Chandler was like the 30th back drafted last year. It was crazy. All right, what's next on
the field?
Well, I never was going to. All right, let's talk a little draft a little bit. How about some positions that, in your mind, are all? And I'm asking everybody here, absolutely off the table at pick 23. Like you had nothing to do with this spot at 23. No way. Yeah, we don't want not players right now. Position. What position is off the board at 23? No way in hell are we going there.
Missionary. I'm taking that off right now. Uninterested.
Thomas says center. Defensive tackle for Mason M.
Oh, yeah. That's a
tackle.
Good one. Thomas, center. We got a couple centers here.
Yeah. No one wants O-line.
Nobody wants Jason.
Tight end, yeah. Tight end and fullback. I don't know if a fullback's ever gone that high.
Is there a fullback in the draft this year?
There's one. Oh, Super Henry does. Okay, here's a couple interesting ones. Jared Ackerman does want a linebacker. Super Henry, no wide receiver. Kicker, punter, kicker.
Mason M, you're cut off.
He's drunker than hell.
God, I hope so. Let's let him filter in a little bit more.
Oh, we got Ellis Gregor with a shocker, an NDSU fullback who's in the draft. Lipke.
NDSU pumping out those offensive linemen like it's nothing.
I'm shocked.
T-Bass wants nothing to do with a wide receiver, tackle, or kicker.
Uh-oh. David Chains wants missionary. Oh, he says
that's what he doesn't want.
I think
me and Davey are on the same page.
Greg P.
Linebacker is what we need. What a fool.
Question again is what position is off the board for you at pick 23? No way in hell do you want to see the Vikings address it.
If they take him, you're going to be like, what the hell are they doing? They could have waited 3 rounds for this.
What the hell? We're already stacked there.
I don't know if we're stacked anywhere. What do you think, Galapagos?
Well, they already mentioned the ones I was thinking. Definitely an offensive tackle would piss me off at 23. Safety is another one. I don't want a safety at 23. And I think those are pretty much the 2 that I would be very upset about. I mean, obviously punter, kicker, fullback, whatever, but.
Yeah, I got offensive tackle, safety, guard, tight end. I mean, I know you look at safety, there's Brian Branch out there who can possibly play safety, cornerback. A little attractive, but you know what? We got Lewis Seen. I'm completely on board with Harrison Smith coming back. Harrison Smith gets the boot, then it's a different conversation. But guard, even with Torrance from Florida, I mean, I don't see any guard coming in and making a contribution. Tight end, the guy from Notre Dame, Musgrave from Oregon State. I mean, does not make sense. So those guys completely off the radar. I'm not even going to look at any of those guys.
You know what was interesting? I didn't see many people say running back. So Bijan Robinson, if he was there and they took him, would we be upset? That guy's a special damn dude. But again, I don't know if you need this offense.
Well, I hate everything about a first-round running back, especially if we're moving out from Dalvin Cook. I'm on board with like a 4th-round running back.
I am too.
So, but if they took him, and I think everybody in the comments will agree, you're gonna be fucking excited.
I know it would be. Everybody would be. Yeah, it's just one of those things where even like when we took Christian Ponder, it was still exciting.
Not for a little bit. It took a couple minutes to get excited. We shit our pants. We had to clean ourselves up. Then we came back, drank a pitcher of purple Kool-Aid, and then we're like, all right, fine, we're excited about this.
Yeah, I still couldn't believe we took them. All right. So I've done a lot of mock drafts. Have you done a lot of mock drafts yourself? I mean, I do.
I've done a good amount.
Pretty much every time I take a dump, I go and do a mock draft. So I'm doing about 7 a day.
Jesus,
I just feel like this might be a great year to move down. I mean, there's a lot of good corners, a lot of good linebackers, there's some D tackles that sitting at the end of that first round right now. I just feel this may be a good year to move down a few spots, pick up some extra picks. What do you guys think about that?
And this is going to be controversial because nobody's excited about what we did last year. We trade down with the Lions pack, whatever. I mean, so I would be very curious to see what everybody says.
That guy rocks. That's the tequila talking, but he's right.
Yeah, you know, that guy. Look at Nunn. He's like, you guys you can go wash your mouth out with soap. Hey,
Nunn,
your name is horrible.
As usual. That means he's been here before, though, and he came back. So thank you, Nunn, for coming back.
Yeah, thank you, Nunn. Hey, look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you.
He'll be back.
We are kids. We don't cut ourselves as mature.
We got to trade up. Verstig's been trading down. Best player available by Jason Colucci. Greg P says yes. That guy just said totally depends who's there at 23. This is more mixed than anything else we've thrown at the folks tonight.
Nobody says folks.
I just did.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty torn on this one. Viking funeral in the house. Love it.
I feel like we can hone in on this a little bit more as we really start to figure out the way the board might shake down, who rises, who falls, who will be the ultimate pool of players at 23, and if those guys are truly, steps above who else could be there down the road. So, but right now, what were you going to say before I?
No, I mean, it's pretty easy. I mean, it's like a couple comments. It depends on who's on the board. I mean, we know this is a very deep cornerback class.
Yep.
So the few things that get me excited about trading back is the fact that cornerbacks, a day one starter could possibly be there in round 3.
Mm-hmm.
And also, we got to mention it is nobody's going to like it, but John Michael Schmitz, if you were to give up your first round pick and move back to, not early second, but early second, and pick up another 3rd round pick and still get John Michael Schmitz and a cornerback in round 3 that's going to start, Who the hell says no to that? I mean, it depends on who's there, but I'm all on board with trading back. Not even thinking, put last year out of your brain. Get a cornerback, get a starting center, depending on what happens with Bradbury, and pick up another pick. Let's go.
And let's talk about Bradbury just for a second, because I'm starting to not want him back as much as I did about a couple of weeks ago. And I'm fine with he comes back. But the more I start thinking about it, and the more I see the Schmitz guy and some of these other players out there in free agency, I'm more torn on it than I was. Like I was all about, I got to resign Bradbury, but I've kind of come off that a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know what to think on that. I mean, when you look at what your compensation is to trade back for the Vikings to trade back into the early round 2, we should get another third. So that's not bad. I mean, shit. Why not?
Hey, what's that behind your right ear? It's a skull.
Oh, that old thing?
I might be giving those away pretty soon.
Badass art, baby. That's badass wood art. Put it in the comments. Hashtag badass. We're doing our giveaways probably before Friday, so that's one of them. And this is another one right here.
What did you just break?
Nice little bottle opener there. Badass. That's badass wood art. So hit them up.
Deontay Banks, hell yeah. All right, so guys, I know you allow you from all over the maps, whatever. So if you have a certain player you're very familiar with that we should look more into, drop the names in the comments. I'm actually going to write some of these down. If you know a college prospect in the draft this year who needs a deeper look, and I know Alice Greger is going to probably give us the entire NDSU roster, but let us know. Definitely going to really start diving into these prospects hot and heavy here. So please drop them in the comments.
Yeah, we got some more draft prospects coming on as well. Caleb Murphy, guy had 25 sacks. Boom, baby. He's coming on the show. We got more, so be sure to hit it up.
A lot of love for Trent Simpson in the comments.
A lot of Ringo comments, which he is the definition of press man coverage. So everybody's going to be all over this guy. And when we got Flores, that's the first thing that came to mind. I said, we need this guy. He's not nice. He's not nice at all.
And Ringo's a guy like I've seen all over mock drafts too.
I've seen him in mid-round 2 to like top 10. He's all over the place. He's raw. He's raw, just like up against his hog.
Boise State safety. I'm writing these down. Loves him so much because he knows his name. He knows his name.
Well, and think about it. Stevenson, the cornerback from Miami, round 3-ish. If we get to pick up another round 3 pick, it'd be beautiful. Linebacker from Oregon, Sewell. Spears, running back from Tulane. These are all guys that are going to be in the round 3 area. Mm-hmm. Fuck yeah.
Yep. Brenton Cox Jr. is actually an edge, and I love him. He's crazy.
Yeah, he's another guy that's all over the place. I've seen that guy early. I've seen him late. He had a very, very good game. The only thing is Joey Porter Jr. He's going to be tugging on the heartstrings because, again, with Flores, he's a press man, and he likes to whoop the last in the line of scrimmage, so he's going to be tugging on my heartstrings.
Yeah, I see some Ivan Pace Jr.'s. This he's so fun to watch. You pair him next to Brian Asamoah. You got two kind of the shorter, stocky linebackers who just play balls out. Those two would be a hell of a combination. I do love Ivan Pace Jr., so I'm glad he's getting some love here. Clark Phillips is a guy I need to look at. I see him in a lot of first-round mocks. I haven't done much research on him. But yes, Pace Jr. gets my parts tingling.
Greg P., I'd rather have Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and yes.
Oh! Show some respect. That's Duggan.
It's Jim Duggan.
Yeah,
no one says Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
That's Jim Duggan.
I don't know. I don't know if you're right. I hope you are.
Hey-o.
Duggan. Hacksaw Jim Duggan? I think it's Duggan.
No, it's Duggan. Yeah, I saw freaking Welter has taken Duggan in round 3. It was horrifying.
I mean, I'd like him in round 7.
Yeah, I don't like him in round. He looked horrible. Senior Bowl, and yeah. All
If
right,
we're
so we
taking
got
a
some names.
quarterback like him, make it in round 7.
We got some names. I got some more names I can look into. I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to digging this Siaki Aki character. I always take him on a trade down situation early round 2. Edge rusher, is that the Van Ness? Ask Harms any Iowa questions. He will tell you exactly who it is. Moss from Iowa. Work it, Quang. All right, cool. Duggan, first take. He's a huge wrestling fan. He just confirmed it.
You and me are on the same page. I want Riley Moss more than anything.
Everybody wants Riley Moss. That was clear when we did the mock.
God.
All right. Oh, Skull TYA is late. It's his late fee. Thank you, buddy.
Good to see you, man. We were worried about you.
I was wondering where he was.
Appreciate
I didn't see him.
Sir. Appreciate it.
All right. Oh, it's time. I think it's time now.
All right.
It's time for Who'd You Do? Who'd You Do? So basically, Wimbar is going to get some options. I'm not a lot of time we do this with prospects. This isn't prospect oriented. This is free agency based. There is some draft. There is one bonus one as well. So this is a wide variety of topics. This is Who'd You Do? Are we ready?
I'm ready. I'm scared.
You guys can play along.
Yes, please, in the comments.
Definitely play along. All right, here we go. I got this in a different spot. All right, so you can bring back only one of these free agents.
All right. Skull TOI, thank you once again.
Delvin Tomlinson, Patrick Peterson, Garrett Bradbury. Who'd you do?
Oh, God, that's actually harder than expected.
She said.
I wish
I could like that comment.
Paul Olson is here. Wish you could have been here earlier.
We're all trying to give remedies for Patrick Harms. It's horrible.
Yeah, Patrick Harms is sick. Paul, you're going to need to go to Iowa and figure it out. All right, give me those names again. And you know what? It's tough because we don't know how long the contract is. Some of these guys are older than others. But give me it one more time.
Delvin Tomlinson, Patrick Peterson, Garrett Bradbury. You can only bring back one free agent. Who'd you do?
Bradbury, Tomlinson, and who?
PP.
Tomlinson. It's Tomlinson.
One Tomlinson.
We're sticking with the 3-4. Tomlinson, Horrible Harry. You got the hitman blitzing the shit out of everybody. Yeah, it's Tomlinson. It's probably not even that close.
And they purposely left Duke Shelley off because he's not an unrestricted free agent. So
and everybody loves Duke Shelley. And
yeah, he's getting votes anyway. But yeah, I looks like Tomlinson won this one by quite a bit.
But PP, PP in his career has done very well on some tight coverage.
Well, I mean, you're going to put a guy in an island. I guess I'd rather have a veteran than an unproven dude.
Well, not an old-ass veteran. I mean.
All right, let's go to the next one. If you can, okay, that's going to start with the who'd you do. You have to keep one of these free agents. You have to keep one of these guys. You have to keep them. You cannot let them go.
I don't like this.
Shannon Sullivan, Greg Joseph, Chris Boyd. Who'd you do if you were forced to keep one of these free agents? Who'd you do?
You know, the more you read on Shannon Sullivan, he did not get a fair shake here. Did he look like shit? Absolutely. But when you look at when people break down the type of defense in the slot that Ed Donatel is running, I don't think anybody would have done well there. Anybody. You can roll your eyes, Lupagus. I know you hate Shannon Sullivan.
I'm looking at the comments.
But no, I agree. I mean, looking at the games, Shannon Sullivan's an easy one just to pick out. Did you see how far off he was playing off these guys in the slot? Who the hell would play well against that? He's not the one saying that, you know what? I'm going to go way back here and let these guys catch the ball.
But there was also some half-ass effort on his part.
I'm giving a pass to Shannon Sullivan.
Well, in the comments seems to be a lot of Boyds and a lot of Josephs.
So I didn't give you my answer. It's not Shannon Sullivan. Shannon Sullivan, fine. He's going to still play in the league. Wish him well. I'm actually going Greg Joseph. I don't want to deal with a new kicker. I don't want to have an undrafted free agent kicker come in. If it was a free agent who's like 33 years old, been in the league forever, fine. But Greg Joseph did not. I'm taking Greg Joseph. Chris Boyd, special teams, fantastic. You can find those guys anywhere, just like we found Chris Boyd anywhere.
Seventh rounder.
Anywhere.
Couldn't believe he was still there. All right, next one. You have to keep one of these potential cut guys. Okay, understand. These guys could be cut by the Vikings, but you have to keep one of them. Who do you do? Adam Thielen, Eric Kendricks, Delvin Cook. You have to keep one of them.
Jesus, that's horrifying. I'm keeping Eric Kendricks. I don't want, you know what? Adam Thielen, one of the best to ever play for the Vikings. Great story. Delvin Cook, great. Too damn expensive. Eric Kendricks, I think could actually like make a difference. I think that the type of defense that they're going to run will be a lot more attractive to the way he plays in his elderly age. So the other guys, sorry, man.
It looks like it's Cook in a landslide for the most part in this one.
Are you serious? Wow, I'm surprised.
Yeah, Kendricks is trying to make a late push here.
You know what? I don't want any of them, but if I had
know.
to pick, I think Kendricks would be the one that would make the biggest difference. If you got Asamoah next to you, you got Daniel Hunter and Zadarius Smith doing what they actually should be doing. And that makes me a little more excited. Dalvin Cook, I mean, he had it. Yeah, I don't know.
All right. We got a couple left here. All right. Free agents with links to Brian Flores is the next one.
Ooh, this is going to be a good one.
Got 3 names here, and I purposely didn't pick the sexiest names, but Devin Bush, Elandon Roberts, Chris Wormley. Who did you do? You got to bring in one of those guys.
I'm thinking Wormley. Got Brian Asamoah. I think everybody thinks that he's going to be starting. Expectations are high. I think they probably bring in a free agent or at least a draft pick within the first 4 rounds to potentially start. Mm-hmm. Wormley, like we said on the one, everybody seems to think he's just kind of this wild card. He's a guy like, remember when the Vikings signed Tom Johnson? Guy that just kind of hung around a while, but then all of a sudden we sign him and he just rips shit up. Mm-hmm. Wormley, I think, is maybe in that category. Defensive lineman, and we need all the defensive line help we can get. So I'm taking him. But Devin Bush, I mean, if we sign this guy, I'd be very excited just for the fact that he's a former first-round pick that never lived up to expectations. And I would hope he would get him. But like we said, Brian Flores, not playing much in the stretch from Pittsburgh.
He was the linebackers coach, right? So he wasn't making the ultimate personnel decisions.
But he was Devin Bush.
He was definitely in the mix.
He's like, look, Devin Bush sucks. Don't play him.
Anyway, this was pretty split, but I think Wormley might have took it.
I'm surprised. Keeps asking, I thought it was going to be in the minority there.
BK keeps asking to let anybody on, and I don't know if we are or not today.
The sexy name is Devin Bush. He's young. I think he's still only 24 years old. Never lived up to expectations. Has had, he tore his ACL, a couple, whatever it was. It just seemed to be never the same. Thomas, you're right. Bush does suck. So that would be the fun name, but Wormley, I think, has a little more.
Wormley feels like more of the Kwesi kind of a pick, kind of that, that underrated guy. Maybe quite hasn't had his breakout season yet. Still got some sneaky potential. So that one screams Kwesi to me. All right, we got 2 more. Position at 23. You want the Vikings to take, not a player. Position at 23. Linebacker, wide receiver, cornerback, or defensive line. Who do you do?
Well, I'll let the comments roll in here. Yeah, Alex J. It's only 24.
I seem like he's been in the league forever.
Thomas wants cornerback.
Richard Thomas is a cornerback whisperer.
Justin wants wide receiver, linebacker. D-line, head guy, linebacker.
Yeah, this one's really split. This is Natalie and Bruglia. It's torn.
Yeah. Paul Olsen.
It's very specific. That's what he actually is diagnosing with harms. He's got IDL.
He's got IDL. I think Skull TOI is meant to say BPA.
No, he definitely went PBA.
I will say this. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what wide receivers are actually on the board. You can at least think about it.
Jackson thing will be very, very hard for me to pass up.
All right, what were your options?
Linebacker, cornerback, D-line, or wide receiver. Who would you do?
God. I mean, mine comes down to defensive line and cornerback, which I actually hate. I mean, Lubbock knows this. I hate defensive linemen in round one. In
Mhm.
cornerbacks, we're so sick of taking cornerbacks. I don't know what the stats were, like 6 of the last 11 years or something. So I hate it, but I think you get linebackers in the mid rounds. If you get the right one, you can definitely make an impact. So I'm going. I wish I knew the player, but I'm.
Can't. We don't know yet.
I know.
It's for a future game.
I don't know. I guess I'm just going cornerback. It's not a popular choice.
It was pretty much split. Thomas wants to come on. We got one more here. All right, you ready? This one's
Yeah.
really Top Gun or Top Gun Maverick. Who do you do?
Oh shit! This is the toughest one of the bunch. Top Gun or Maverick? What do you got? I can't wait for this. I want to see the comments.
Yeah, I'm very curious.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess that a lot of our viewers have seen both of them multiple times.
Ooh.
So this isn't like, oh, I haven't seen it yet. I think
we got 2 for Maverick.
Yeah,
3 for Maverick.
Yeah,
We're only 3-1 right now.
Look at this. Everybody's blowing it up.
4-2. This is gonna
Thomas is Top Gum. That's gross. It's perverted. Justin.
Oh,
Jared.
first they hit them both.
Wow, split.
Oh,
look at that profile picture. That looks like
that's a Sasquatch.
That looks like a man that just skinned a bear and is eating him raw.
I don't think that man's been sober in about 6 years.
Mav. I think this is Rhinestone Maverick Apollo 13. Good ending. They made it. Spoiler alert.
Oh, no.
Michael, good to see you, man. It's been a while. Good to see you.
It's been too long.
Ashley, that's rude. He should not have done that.
I can't believe he did that.
Yeah, you don't do that.
Wonder if maybe he was suffering from IDP. Or IDL, whatever the hell it was.
Neither. Davey is ornery tonight. Come on, man.
His cat
Maverick and Top Gun. Lupicus, what is it?
I don't know. I haven't watched. I've only watched Maverick once, so I gotta watch it more before I can say that. So I have to go to the original until I watch Maverick at least 5 times.
Oh, yeah, this is a tough one. I'm gonna go with the original just because Goose is in it. It's very close, very close. Maverick, I will say, I knocked my pantaloons off when I saw Maverick. I couldn't believe what I just saw. I thought it was gonna be dog shit, and it was nut. So close.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. All right, are we gonna go through all the?
No. Go through what?
Free agent year and A. Have people say if they want him back or not?
I think we already did that.
There's something we didn't talk about.
All right, go nuts.
All right, so this is gonna be rapid fire, guys. Rapid fire.
Ellis, you're absolutely correct.
Yeah, he was good at that. He looked like him.
So good.
All right, so just tell us if you guys want this free agent back or not. We're going to kind of see what the outcome is. So quick, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Delvin Thompson, yay or nay, coming back. Doesn't have to say that you think it could work money-wise. Do you want him back or not? Quick, yes or no.
Skull 2 away, confirmed.
Yeah, she's beautiful. We got 2 yeses for Delvin. Ooh, Jason Colucci does not want him back, but mostly this looks like a yes. This looks like a yes on Delvin, which does not surprise me one bit. That one was easy. Next guy, Patrick Peterson, yay or nay? We want him back, Patrick Peterson. Patrick Peterson, yay or nay? And if you're out there, Patrick Harms, please let us know with a moan if you're okay.
Yep.
Still concerned about you.
Still moan.
PP looks like he's getting a lot of no's. A lot of no to this PP. Now we're getting some yeses. And some
Underrated. I think PP would be pretty good in this defense. But you also have to think, don't just think of Patrick Peterson coming back. Thinking if he's not back, who are they going to put in his place? I mean, that's what worries me. I mean, Patrick Peterson, I don't think he's like he's going to be the leader of this defense, but with him not out there, that's scary.
I'm going to say that the outcome on this one was yes, that most do want him back.
Arms is alive.
One bar is leaving. Let's go to Garrett Bradbury. Garrett Bradbury, yay or nay? Do we want Garrett Bradbury back? Garrett Bradbury. Garrett frickin' Bradbury. Ryan Stone says nope. Nope from Luft. Yay from Ed Guy. Nay. This is it's starting to be a bit of wash here. I think the no's have a lead. F no from the good doctor. No's are definitely winning now. Oh. I still think this is a no for Garrett Bradbury. Garrett Bradbury is going to be a nay. So let's go to the next one. Greg Joseph. Yay or nay? Do we want him back? Greg, the leg, the hog, Joseph. Yay or nay? Nay. I think we got one yay, one no. Yes, no. This is torn right now. Yep. Okay. No, yes. It seems like every yes we get a no. Now we got a couple no's in a row. Now we got a couple yes. Oof. Wow, this one definitely looks like a split. Yeah, if we do it, I would definitely just wait and get him as late as possible and as cheap as possible. If you don't get him, oh well. All right, that one's gonna be a split. Let's go to Nick Mullins. Big Dick Nick. Nick Mullins, the backup quarterback. Yay or nay? Yay from Ryan Stone's always the first one to answer. We had a true split on was it Garrett Bradbury?
Joseph.
On Joseph. Now we're on Nick Mullins. Everybody wants Nick
Mullins
back.
But you just gotta. You gotta bring somebody in that's gonna kick.
Yeah, we can find a lot of kickers out there. Yes, everybody wants.
Well, in the past.
I can't believe Ellis Gregor actually wants to go with Josh Rosen. Yes.
Josh Rosen isn't even on the team anymore.
I don't think he got a futures contract, did he?
No, he did not.
All right, let's go. Chandon Sullivan. Yay or nay? We want him back.
No. Nobody wants him back.
Ryan Stone says no. Well, we got a 2-1, 3-1.
I think that might be delayed. Nobody wants Chandon Sullivan.
No, I'm waiting for the delay. Yeah, this one is. I think there's one yay for Chandon. Wow, that is not going to make him feel good about himself. He might get IDL as well. Alexander Madison. Madison. Yay or nay?
No.
Give it a second here. I'm going to start counting these next ones for Madison.
Nope. Think about Madison. He's not going to. He's not going to be expensive, but do we need anything? Yeah. All right. Fine. Everybody's on board. No.
Yeah, I think we're going to give this one to a no as well.
Madison's fantastic. I love Madison. I don't know what he's going to command. I don't want to pay it.
No, I don't either. All right, this one I'm expecting this to go a certain way. Irv Smith Jr.
Oh Jesus, this is
Irv Smith Jr. Irv Smith Jr.
This is not going to be nice.
Ryan Stone's always leading these off. He says, nah.
Attaboy, Ryan.
3 no's, 4 no's, 5 no's, 6 no's, 7.
No alligator arm. Yeah, yep.
Viking funeral. That's a no. And then we'll end this with, this one might be interesting. Chris Boyd, yay or nay?
Before you just say no, Chris Boyd is not going to command much money. So, nice depth piece, good special team.
He might command it, but he ain't going to get it.
Well, I can command.
He's very outspoken.
Yeah, he is.
I can't wait till he's in the booth. It's going to be awesome. A lot of yays. Everybody wants Chris Boyd back.
Okay, now he's a very lovable guy.
He is. I wish he was better at playing cornerback, though.
Well, we don't know because they never played him at corner. We just have to go off their assumption of practice.
Yeah, so other than Skull, TYA, and Travis, most everybody wants Chris Boyd back.
Yeah, I'll take him back at a nice price. I love Chris Boyd.
All right, well, that's pretty much the horned up for today, unless you got something else you want to throw out there.
No, this was good. We're going to be talking off season all the time. We got some draft prospects coming on over the next week. We're going to be talking plenty free agencies. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and a lot of you guys are asking about coming on next week. We'll do a mock where we'll make bring one of you on to do a pick for each round. So we'll do that next week. So be ready for that. And we'll see how that goes. And we will not be we'll be very honest with the grade, however that draft looks.
Yeah, we're gonna be rude.
Downright rude. And we'll probably be foul-mouthed, just like Nunn said. All right, guys, that's it for today. Remember this, though. This is a great parting thought. When a male giraffe is ready to mate, he hunts down a female and headbutts her in the bladder until she urinates. He then drinks her pee.
Sounds like a Saturday night.